Hi guys, let's use our friend Night Robin and let's take a look at how you can repair your gear and what happens if you don't repair your gear. So let's get started. So if you look at your gear, you're going to see a stats that's called durability. Right now you can see that the durability of my headpiece is 100 out of 100. Oh, my staff is at 99 out of 100. But everything else is 99. So my gear is just a tiny bit broken. So we're going to go and break our gear a lot more. So let's get started.
Welcome to a typical night in Gotham. ScareCrow's gang has overrun the East End.
Essentially, fighting will damage your gear. The more you fight, and the more you get hit by the evil NPCs, and the more your gear will break up.
Shut them down before they panic the entire city. Don't hurt me! What's the matter? Scared? Ah!
Experiment 905. Roosevelt said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. He was, of course, utterly wrong.
Let's use this stealth.
Check your breathing. It's all nightmare time.
I usually put the stealth button on the X button. No real reason why other than because that's how I do it. I could have sworn there was another one. Before I forget. So I guess we're done here.
ScareCrow's thugs are as crazy as he is, and that's saying something. The more of them you put back in Arkham Asylum, the better.
I forgot I don't have the
The gassed areas
Super
of the
glide.
East End are a living nightmare. Gotham Hazmat is overwhelmed. Help them maintain control, but be careful. The gas will make you pick up on the fears of those around you, or create your own nightmares.
Oh man, good thing you're here. Look, I sent my team in, but ScareCrow's goons are still pumping gas into the air.
Hey, so you should know that people everywhere can use your help. Usually you'll find them near crisis spots in the city. Here's one. See if you can lend a hand? Hey, so you should know that people everywhere can use your help. Usually you'll find them near crisis spots in the city. Here's one. See if you can lend a hand?
That was strange. Not sure why the quest doesn't get activated unless you click on it. Oh well. Oh yeah. May as well call my friend.
Try to stay calm. You're experiencing delusions. It'll pass.
Don't hurt me! No, 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 no! Ah! They're stinging me!
Don't worry, you're going to be fine.
Oh yeah, I'm in the PvP open world. I wonder why there was
Got to stop them!
not many many players around. So you can see it's a lot more quiet on the PvP side than it is on the PvE side.
Experiment 910. To equate the nervousness of a first date with the sheer terror one must feel in a plane crash does a disservice to us all.
But on the PvP side, you must have eyes in the back of your head, because some evil hero, well in this case some evil villains, could decide to jump you. And since I don't have supersonic glide yet, it's a little harder to try to escape when a high level player decides to hunt you down. So you have to be extra careful. That's where usually stealth comes in. Stealth mode is one tool you can use to try and escape when you're a very low level player. I suppose that was the last.
Stop them!
I can't get away! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! No, no! Let me go! We've got to get out of here! Let me go! You'll get us both killed! Pollinate. Destroy this
Help me, please!
This is the worst allergy attack I've ever had.
I'm not sure where the guy for this asthma guy is. Oh well, there's plenty of other NPCs around.
Good job smashing those foggers. ScareCrow's gas creates hallucinations from the fear centers of the brain. So strong they can cause trauma, even death.
Oh, we got a new title. Let's assign our new skill points. 5 tap, 3 tap to 1 hold tap. So let's try that.
Not to stop them!
Don't hurt me!
So we need just one more hazmat guy. Oh, there he is.
Nah, sorry. Can't make it.
I've given Dr. Leslie Tompkins an antidote for the gas, but that's not enough to stop ScareCrow's thugs. We have to get the fear gas barrels off the street. Get to their supply depot by the chemical factory. No matter what you see, don't let the effects of the fear gas scare you off.
We still got fear gas barrels all over the place out there. We sent hazmat teams to find and secure any barrels they find. If you live the nightmare. We need to get the fear gas out of here before everybody goes crazy. Hey! I'm one of the good guys! That gas really has a hold on you. Better take care.
Experiment 504. The rostral anterior singular cord gives us some semblance of control over our fear.
Hey, watch it! I'm on your side! The hallucinations are getting to you. Try and fight. Watch my back! I need to get this barrel ready for transport. Almost done! You still seeing things?
Let me show you terror.
Barrel secured. Grab it and get out.
Run for your lives!
Guard me while I seal up this spear gas barrel.
Let me show you terror.
Hold on. Can you get this barrel out of here?
Run for your lives!
Ooh, we got mail.
No, wait! You're not thinking straight. We need to get this spear gas barrel out of here. Keep an eye out for me while I secure it.
Live the nightmare.
Sure, it's dark here. Can't remember the last time I saw the sun. You okay there? You seem a little, crazy. Okay, take your spear gas barrel to the safe point.
Don't pretend to
time to get this barrel secured.
Breathe in your fear.
I'm finished. Get this spear gas to somewhere secure.
I disappeared.
Watch my back. I need to get this barrel ready for transport.
Live the nightmare.
I'm finished. Get the spear gas to somewhere secure.
We have a friend here.
We need to get this spear gas barrel out of here. Keep an eye out for me while I secure it.
Let me show you terror.
So let's defeat a couple more henchmen.
Don't forget to scream. Breathe in your fear.
No, wait! You're not thinking straight.
Breathe in your fear.
Hey! I'm one of the good guys! Careful, you're
Let
under
me
the effects
show
of
you
gas.
terror. Live the nightmare. Don't forget to scream.
And now sadly we're at the mercy of the random number generator. We have one chance at random to have the hazmat workers we need. Well, sadly we seem to be getting some evil henchmen instead. Let's change our where we go. Oh, there we go.
I'm on your side. That gas really has a hold on me. Hey! I'm
There's
one
no
of the
real
good guys.
strategy here. You just defeat those hallucinations until you get lucky.
No, wait! You're not thinking straight. Careful, you're under the effects of the gas. I'll go for help.
The hallucinations get stronger the more you're
Dr. Tompkins has finished synthesizing my antidote. But ScareCrow's gang is assaulting the area to keep the doctors and hazmat from helping anyone. Protect the doctors, and ensure as many citizens as possible get that antidote.
This is one of the fun parts of the game where you have to jump from building to building to avoid the enemies down below, because you don't have a supersonic glide yet. Yeah, no, that's not the actual name. Ah, crap.
When you need information,
You stole our
you need
exhibit?
it now.
I should have gone for the
Gotham
exhibit
Now.
first, but oh
What's
well.
the Joker's latest scheme of terror? Tune in to the Gotham Gazette's live broadcast with Vicky Vale for the news that affects Gotham.
Didn't realize there was an evil hero trying to steal my exhibit. Because obviously it was mine. Let's talk to our friend Harvey Bullock. It's a little strange now that we have seen the Harvey Bullock from the Gotham TV series for 2 seasons now. And I have to admit, the guy who played the role did a really good job. I really like his work. I liked him even before he played Harvey Bullock. First time I remember seeing him was all the way back when he played one of Deacon Frost's evil henchmen, Quinn, in the Blade movie.
To help, and ScareCrow's thugs are trying to disrupt the treatment. I'm on it. Hands up and weapons down. Go! Stop it! This is the police.
So as you saw, sometimes you don't really have to defeat the evil poisoners. You can just stun them while you click on the civilian you're trying to save.
We're going to need someone to help administer this antidote.
There we go.
Glad you're here. Keep ScareCrow's men away and help treat these patients. No! I'm on it.
Don't hurt me!
I loathe violence. Oh, good. You're here to help. Keep ScareCrow's men away and help administer the antidote. Call for backup!
Sadly, the crowd control didn't last long enough to hold the prisoner. So let's try and find ourselves another doctor. Here's one.
Thank goodness you're here. We need help administering the antidote.
Oh yeah.
Don't hurt me!
Oh! Don't make me do this! Not safe here.
Let's assign our new. I think it's a new power we get right now. let's go for the sticky bomb. And I put my ranged abilities on the triangle buttons. No reason other than that's how I'm used to doing it. There we are.
Experiment 79. Like Ichabod fleeing the Headless Horseman, mediated thought is replaced with a stream of hysteria.
Where are the machines? Oh, there's one.
What's the matter? Scared? Don't hurt me.
Oh, we got a new belt. I didn't realize. Oh, and we got a vengeful exobite. It's pretty rare that we get actually a full exobite as opposed to just an exobit. And a purple one at that. So as you can see, my gear isn't breaking up that quickly right now, so I'm gonna have to I'll never pass up a free exhibit.
Hey, what? Don't hurt me. Ah!
There we go. So
You
we
don't
should have a
scare
new
easy.
staff.
And I mean Harvey Bullock, not just the fear gas.
I've tracked ScareCrow's lair to the
I'm going to
sewer
go deal with
underneath
ScareCrow, and then
the
I'll
city.
get back to
That
trying
one
to
got
break my
me,
gear so
which
that
is out of
I can show you how to repair.
Not good. Get in there and end
I was planning to do just a short video, but I guess I'll do the ScareCrow mission, and I guess I'll make a video just for a separate video just to show how to repair the gear.
Experiment 408. The Toxoplasma gondii parasite will actually suppress the rat's fear, making it actively seek out the scent-marked areas of cats. A new test subject. No need to breathe deeply. Even the smallest whiff of the fear gas will do the trick.
I never really used the staff before, so
This whole place
if
is
I seem
filled
a
with
bit
fear gas.
lost in my
Get
combos
those leaking
sometimes,
barrels
I'm
out
just
of
not
there
used
and
to it.
clear the air.
But I'll get the hang of it someday.
It's too late. The fear is seeping into your mind.
Oh no, it's too late. I'm so sad now.
Wrong way. Turn around.
Crumble under the weight of your own fear.
Save me. Not here.
So let's try and be sneaky a bit. This should be our last barrel. But before we do that, let's put a few mines around. I don't use mines very often, but once in a while there's sometimes is an opportunity to actually use some of those mines. This could be one of them. We'll see.
Run! Run! Your fears are catching up to you.
Go back.
That should clear out the gas in this area. Now hurry and find Batwoman before she's lost to Scarecrow's madness.
Time to die.
This usually is a tough fight. I remember the first time I was here, holy crap. But as you saw with a few well-placed mines, it can make a tough fight a bit easier. And we got a few upgrades, so that's always nice. I'm just looking around. Sometimes there's a little treasure chest in those side tunnels. So just making sure that if there's one, I'm not leaving it behind. Sometimes it's in the last room, or sometimes it's to the right here. There it is. Oh, and we got an amulet. That's nice. As you saw, we didn't have one yet.
More patience. Excellent. This one has already lost her grip on her senses. So let's begin your therapy, shall we? Fear is such an appetizer. So many flavors. Here's one that hits close to home. Protophobia. Fear of betrayal. Nothing like having your closest allies stab you in the back. But since yours are so boring, I've cooked up my own versions. Enjoy!
This one's mine.
One of my favorites, astrophobia, the fear of thunder and lightning.
No, not
Don't get
lightning.
zapped.
We're indoors. How can there be lightning indoors?
Another one of my favorites, herpetophobia, fear of reptiles. And since we're in the Gotham sewer, who better to represent it than Killer Croc?
Kick them while they're down, or they'll just get back up again. Surrender?
I'm not sure if I got all of them. There's usually a feat if you get them all.
This one packs a punch. Ballistophobia, the fear of bullets and explosives. This one has an extra twist. Better stay on your toes.
Those bullets can't be real, but they'll feel real. Move, move, move!
And last but not least, wait, where's my canister? No, I'm out of gas. No matter. By now your minds are shattered. I'll take you down myself.
My head is clearing. Let's have ScareCrow before he escapes, shall we? Thanks for your help with ScareCrow. He certainly can mess with your head. I'll wrap up here and then meet you back at the station.
The only thing to fear is no longer the only thing to fear. Now, instead of a handful of heroes, there are hundreds, thousands. Do they think the ScareCrow is no longer a danger? The fools. This is my home. And with all that I've learned and set into motion, they will soon realize the only thing to fear is me! It's good to be home.
So let's have a quick look around, making sure we didn't forget something. And of course, no reason why not to break the healing barrels. We did get the Croc Hunter feat. A freaking drone who gets in the way of a nice family portrait with Batwoman. They did a good job with her model.
Experiment 81.
And it doesn't matter, I know where we have to go, but before we do, I'm going to go destroy my gear a bit. So right now, some of our gear is at 97 of 100. Some of our gear is still at 100. Whenever you die, your gear normally gets destroyed by 10%. So in order to bring it all the way down to 0, we're gonna have to die like 10 times. You don't have to die as you saw to destroy your gear. Even though I didn't die yet with this character, you can see that the gear did get destroyed a bit. But dying will destroy the gear a bit faster. So let's try and do that.
Ready for a whooping?
Almost there. So as you see now, it dropped our gear by about 10% in the durability stats. So let's see if we can.
Riddler here. This coffee table book is simply derivative of a greater work. You cape! Do something flashy!
So we should be able to die pretty quick over here. So let's use that opportunity.
Hey, stay away! This is gonna get me. Stay away! This is gonna party! Hey! Fuel for the fire!
Let's see if our journal is back. Our journal is back.
Thanks to you, Scarecrow's headed back to Arkham Asylum. Let's hope he stays there this time.
You can't do something flashy! You'll be helping us out!
So as you see, our gear is starting to break apart. When you start seeing that little symbol on your gear, it means that your gear is starting to be a little bit destroyed. But even then, you can see it starts pretty early because we're barely at about 60%. And we're already starting to see the your gear is broken up symbol. And as you saw, dying did fix our problem
Thanks
with
to
our
you,
journal.
Scarecrow's headed back to Arkham Asylum. Let's hope he stays there this time.
So before we go back to the East End, we're going to completely destroy our gear.
You've done well. I'm preparing a warm welcome for ScareCrow at Arkham. We'll be speaking soon. Batman out.
Welcome to the party! You can't do something flashy! You'll be helping us out! Hey, stay away! This is gonna get me on sticky! Every stooge in Gotham's gonna have their eyes on us!
And if you look to the right beneath the mini-map, you can see that the little broken up symbol is starting to appear. So we're down to about 30%. And if you look underneath the mini-map, like you can see the little envelope that shows that we have mail. But also there's the little broken up symbol that's telling us that our gear is starting to be a little broken up. Once our gear is completely broken up, you're going to see that symbol turn red. So let's try and see what we can do about turning it completely red.
Oh no! Welcome to the party! You'll make good fuel for the fire!
That is strange. Never saw that before. So as you see, the broken up gear symbol underneath the minimap is now completely red. So let's take a quick look at our gear. We're still at about 10%, although some of our gear is at 2%, as you can see. So even at 10%, we can still use our weapon. But I'm trying to show you what happens when your weapon gets all the way down to 0%. So let's go and do that. So now you can see the so right now you can see the broken gear symbol is flashing black and red. It pretty much means that our gear is completely broken, like a 0 out of 100, 0 out of 100. So pretty much everything except our neck piece is down to 0 out of 100. And what happens when you reach 0? As you can see, this is using the triangle button, and this is using the square button. So once you reach all the way down to 0, your weapon no longer works. Now let's go fight a clown just for fun. Nope. Oh crap. Didn't realize it was our friend the Boomer until it was too late. So let's try and find ourselves a clown that's more or less at our level.
There's small choice in rotten apples. With Captain Boomerang, the apple did not fall far from the tree. Both father and son have donned this guise, and both are on display.
So as you can see, we can still do a bit of damage to our enemies, but not so much. And of course, our range attack no longer work. All we're doing is punching. So our range and our square button attack are pretty much the same. So you probably could still fight low-level enemies, but As you can see, not really a good idea. But then again, you can still use your weapon, your powers. But of course, it's a good way to try and reach 25 hits, 50 hits, 100 hits. Okay, so let's go back to the East End police station. And we're going to try and repair our gear a little bit. As you can see, there's a message telling us that our equipment is broken. So let's go see the vendors. So the various vendors can repair our gear. Let's see how much it'll cost us.
Anything in particular you're interested in purchasing today?
So you can see it cost us $1, $15, $11 to repair our gear. As your gear gets more and more expensive, as your gear gets better and better, it will be more and more expensive to repair it. It could happen that some of your gear costs more than $2,000 to repair. When that happens, if you're a legendary player, doesn't matter. You have as much money as you have in your wallet. But if you're a free-to-play player or if you're a premium player, a free-to-play player, the maximum cash you have is 1,500, and as a premium player, the maximum cash you have is 2,000. So if you're a premium player, don't wait until all your gear is broken up. Otherwise, you could reach a point where it'll cost you $3,000 to repair your gear, and obviously you're not going to be able to repair all of it. So ideally, you want to repair your gear as it gets damaged, so that it doesn't reach the $2,000 limit to repair. But let's assume you do reach the over $2,000 to repair your gear, and all you have is $2,000. Well, you can select which piece of gear you want to repair. And before we do that, let's sell a few pieces that we're no longer using. So the first thing I would repair is my weapon. Otherwise, you cannot use it. And then, once you've repaired your weapon, then you can select repair all, and repair all of your gear at once. But I would start with repairing the weapon so that you don't end up punching, so that you can at least fight with your weapon. And now as you can see, our gear is brand new, and we're ready to fight another day. And let's collect our mail. Well, let's sell our helmet before we forget.
Anything in particular you're interested in purchasing today?
I'm Booster Gold, and this is the Booster Gold Exploration Adventure Series. This adventure will take you to Gotham's
Thanks to your help, ScareCrow's back in Arkham. But now we've got a new fire to put out. Bane's back on the Venom and taking over Cape Carmine. Sound like a dream job?
Oh yeah, level level 7, and we got a new chest piece, which is an upgrade, so let's equip it. And we'll probably have a few new skill point. So let's see. Now let's go with this one. One tap for hold. Tap, hold, hold, hold. Not bad.
Anything in particular you're interested in purchasing today?
So that's it for now, guys. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.